What's up everyone, this is Francis over here from PlayerEssence.com, and I have a message from Masahiro Sakurai. You really need to nerf Greninja again. No, all joking aside, let's go ahead and get into the topic for this video, and that's going to be why the NX will launch in 2017 or beyond. So if you haven't seen part 1, I'll have a link right over here. You can watch that, and that's where I talk about Nintendo NX is going to launch in 2016. But in this video, I'll be talking about all the reasons that I can think of, and also aided with some of what you guys said, why the NX will launch in 2017 or beyond. First thing, why the NX will launch in 2017 or beyond, it's because history. If you look at Nintendo's history, they've always waited at least, minimum, at least 5 years to 6 years before they launch their next system between major consoles, dating back all the way to the Super Nintendo and all the way up through hand. I mean, even if you look at just the most recent one, from Wii to Wii U, 2006 to 2012, and then even before that, the GameCube launched in 2001 to 2006. So it's always been 5 to 6 years beforehand. So that's one big indicator why the NX might launch in 2017 or even later than that. Another big reason why the NX might launch in 2017 or beyond is because Nintendo's still producing games for the Wii U at this point. Yes, we don't know as far as much into 2016, but we do have a few titles to look forward to, like The Legend of Zelda for Wii U, and also Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem. Plus there's probably some other stuff that they have up their sleeve. They have been making lots of comments recently talking about how they're going to try to satisfy customers who still have the Wii U, so I doubt they're only producing 2 games for 2016. So there could be more that we just don't know about, and Nintendo just wanted to focus on what they have for 2015 and leading up early into 2016. So they still can have some tricks up their sleeve. Another reason why the NX could be launching in 2017 or beyond is just time. It takes time to build a good system with features and to get the price point as far as the graphics chips and what you want to do with the system in place. Having another year or 2 to flesh out the system, get the costs down, doing things like that can help them avoid some of the pitfalls that the Wii U launched because it was too expensive to begin with, and some would argue that it's too expensive at this point. To be honest, the Wii U really hasn't had a real price drop even from launch. You got base units at $299, and pretty much the units are $299 at this point. So waiting a little bit so you can get the price down, and you can also get the right chipset and the right graphics and what you need for the system to be affordable. That's another reason why it could come later. Another thing to look at, which is probably one of the bigger things, is DeNA and their acquisition with them and mobile games. Guys, yes, the Wii U is not doing so well, and that was one of the reasons why I thought that it was going to launch in 2016. If Nintendo can have mobile games that help take up the slack and give them revenue, which they are banking on a lot of money coming through, that can easily absorb any of the problems that the Wii U is having. Combine that with the Amiibo sales. Nintendo just revealed that they sold around 1 million, actually over 1 million Amiibo in roughly 30 days time. Amiibo is hot, it is selling, and it's making up for whatever lack of sales Nintendo has. 1 million Amiibo in 30 days. So if you combine the Amiibo sales with mobile sales, with what they're doing with Universal Studios and some of their other projects, it's pretty clear that Nintendo does have a path to make money outside of their dedicated console business. So they could theoretically just say, hey, we're losing a little bit of money on the Wii U, or the Wii U isn't making a ton of money. That's okay. We've got mobile, we've got Universal Studios attractions, we've got all this other stuff that we're doing to help soften the blow. And my last point that I'm going to go into is just basically distrust with the fans. If you launch a system with only 4 years in between, a lot of Nintendo fans might feel cheated. And although there's not a lot of fans who actually bought the system at this point, you still don't want to upset some of your loyal fans and people who have been buying your games and buying your system. And 4 years for some people just isn't enough time in between console cycles, and some people could be upset. So you might not want to upset those people too. So Nintendo could be thinking about that, because I'm pretty sure they've gotten notes and stuff from people saying that would suck if the NX come out in 2016. Now, I'm not saying that's affecting their decision one way or another, but I am saying that is something of concern considering Nintendo's history they have to look at things and say, yeah, some people might not be happy with this. And especially with the whole Zelda being delayed and it coming at the very end, and a lot of franchises not being made, like F-Zero and all that, having an extra year or two to actually possibly get those games, even if they're cross-platform, will help with your credibility. And you don't really want to pull a Sega to where you're launching systems all the time and there's such short spans in between them, so you don't want to get into that route. So there could be some trust issues that Nintendo does not want to engage in as far as launching a system so early. So it could come in 2017 or 2018. Alright, so those are all the reasons that I have for you guys that it might launch afterwards. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Please put it in the comment section below. Alright, so that basically wraps it up for this one. Make sure you hit that like button. Also subscribe if you're someone new, because right here on PlayerEssence you're going to get a variety of news covering E3, Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo. We've got it all right here. Thank you so much for watching, and Sakurai, please nerf Greninja. Joking. Peace out, guys.